What would you think if Americans just stopped spending money? Let's break it down. First off, the American economy is addicted to all of us swiping our cards, writing checks, clicking buy now. About 70% of our GDP, the measure of all goods and services, comes from us, from consumer spending. Think about that. That means our daily choices, even the $5 coffee or a pack of gum, keeps the system going and keeps it alive. So what if one day we all just stopped? Phase one, immediate shock. Stores would be empty, not because everybody bought everything, but because nobody's buying anything. Restaurants close their doors. Malls and big box stores sit dead quiet. Within days, layoffs start hitting cashiers, servers, bartenders, drivers. These are the jobs most tied to our spending, and they would be the first to go. Phase two, ripple effects. When businesses stop selling, they stop ordering. That means manufacturers don't make, farmers don't ship, truckers don't deliver. The gears of the economy seize up fast. Wall Street feels it immediately. Stock values are based on profits, and if there are no sales, there are no profits. Duh, the market tanks. Retirement accounts vanish overnight. Banks get nervous. If people aren't spending, then they're not borrowing. And if they can't pay bills without jobs, defaults on mortgages and loans skyrocket. That puts financial institutions at risk, the same way the housing crash almost toppled the whole system in 2008. Phase three, government panic. Washington would have no choice but to act. They'd have to freeze rents, pause mortgages, pump cash into households just to stop a total collapse. Think of 2020's lockdowns, but way harsher. But this time, it wouldn't be a virus forcing it. It would be us. And here's where it gets political. For decades, both parties have told us that the economy belongs to the billionaires and the corporations. But the second that we stop spending, their empire crumbles like wet cardboard. The truth gets exposed. We are the economy, not Wall Street, not Silicon Valley, not corporate America, but us. We have the power. We just have to speak in the language that they understand. Okay, but here is the reality check. Okay, if we all stopped spending forever, it wouldn't just hurt the billionaires. It would devastate the working class first. People living paycheck to paycheck, renters, hourly workers, parents stretching every dollar would feel the collapse immediately. The rich have savings and investments and offshore accounts. We don't. The system is designed to cushion their fall, but break ours. So what's the lesson here? A permanent spending freeze would burn all the wrong people, but a strategic time-limited strike? That's power. No risk, no reward. Imagine millions of Americans agreeing for 3 days, maybe a week, no discretionary spending. No shopping, no extras, no luxuries, just enough to cover survival. The economy would feel it instantly, and so would the people in charge. It's the ultimate reminder that this whole machine only runs because we feed it. We are the ones that keep it alive. And when we stop feeding it, even briefly, shows who really has the leverage. So what happens if we all stop spending? Collapse. But what happens if we do it smart, together, and with purpose? It's not collapse. It's a revolution without firing a single shot. So Trump can take all his troops and all his scary tactics and try to make laws that we can't protest anymore. This is the kind of thing he can't stop us from doing. There are no amount of soldiers who can stop this. If he wants to push, we can push too. All right? They seem to forget that we also have power. But they're banking on us being too stupid to realize what it is. Do me a favor and share this video. I would love to see this thing go viral and just have everybody, especially when Christmas is coming up, because that's really when they make all their profits, because they have to get rid of all that extra inventory. Because if they don't, then they have to claim it, which hurts them. So that's why they get rid of everything. They put it on super sale so they can get it out of there and really drive that point home. And quite honestly, we don't have a whole lot of time left before the next election. So it's time that we assert our power and show them that we have power too. And that we will not be pushed around and we will not be stomped down. But yeah, I would love to. I've seen a couple people talking about this on the internet, and I just wanted to amplify their voices with this idea. This is an idea I've had my whole life. But I think it would be great if we could all pull together and send a big fat message to our government, both Republican and Democrats alike, that we have the power, and we do. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. I'll see you soon. More to come.